Hi, Josh Barker with RE/MAX Town & Country Real Estate. Thank you for checking out our market update for the month of December 2017. This month what I'd like to do is talk about what we're probably all been hearing. I'm sure you've probably heard it too. We're talking about the tax reform that the Congress is working on currently. Now, just a few weeks ago, the House of Representatives passed their own version of a tax plan. And the Senate over the weekend just passed their own version of a tax plan. And the reason why I'm doing this video now and talking about it now is because there is one item in that tax plan that really stands out to me as something that everybody needs to be aware of, and that is that the capital gains exemption is going to be changing most likely. So in both the House and the Senate plan, they have a provision in there where they're changing it. Currently, if you were to own your home for 2 years or more out of the previous 5 years, you're able to sell your property and keep the profits tax-free for up to $500,000 for a married couple. Under the new tax plan that's being proposed by both houses in the Congress, what that new plan is going to represent is that you'd have to live in your home for 5 years out of the previous 8 years to qualify for the capital gain exemption. Now, there's a few other things that are changing in that as well. So for higher income earners over $250,000, there's going to be some changes as well. But for the most part, for Shasta County, for this video, we could say that most people are not over $250,000 in our local area for income. So that is going to be a big change. And so here's where I see it being potentially a problem that could pop up and something that you want to plan for properly. And so just imagine for a minute that you've owned your home anywhere between 2 and 5 years, and you're thinking about selling it, and you were going to take the profits from that sale and you were going to buy up to another property. Okay, so effectively taking the equity and putting as a down payment on the next home. That way you could have a monthly payment that was comfortable for you. Under the new tax law, what's going to happen is that if you haven't been in that home for over 5 years, there's likely going to be a tax on a portion of that profit, which means it'll have an impact on how much money you'll have available to put down on the next property, which could ultimately change your monthly payment. So again, these are just things that are popping up. Nothing's in concrete yet, but being that this provision for the capital gains change is in both the House plan and in the Senate plan currently, I think it's less likely that it's going to be changed or even removed. So this plan is likely to be approved and passed before the end of the year. So we'll all be hearing more as it comes out. But I wanted to make everybody aware of it, because if you're currently in the process of thinking about listing your home, and part of that plan was to take the equity and put it down on another property, I think it's going to be wise for you to investigate that a little closer, talking with a tax professional, getting the information that you need so that you know for sure that you're not going to be stuck with a big tax bill that you weren't expecting when you buy that next home. So in any case, if you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call. We're always here to help. Thanks again for your time. Have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. We'll talk to you in January. Thanks again.